Very excited to talk to our next guest here at Heat Media Day. Boy wonder himself, Tyler Herro, joining us here on the program. Tyler, thank you for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
You seem to have developed quite the friendship with Victor Oladipo this offseason. You guys seem like you've gotten very close. That's a very cool thing to see. What have you made of this friendship getting very close with Vic? You guys are everywhere together.
I mean, Vic's a great dude. Just being around Vic, makes my day easier. I don't know why. I just like being around Vic, and he likes being around me. So, just happy to have built a relationship with him throughout the summer, and I'm sure it'll carry over into the season.
What is this offseason been like for you? You said you wanted to go into it getting stronger. You definitely look swole as hell on the gram. He does, Leroy. Don't give me that look, Tyler. You're looking swole as hell. And that goal to get stronger looks like it's paid off. So what was the work like?
Just lifting every day, working out. I mean, doing what I do. It's what I do every summer. I work hard. I get it in, and I try to improve. I'm excited going into the season. I think I can improve and make another leap.
Your off-season programs each year have basically just gotten your body to a place where you can withstand the pounding for a full season, right? And so each year, have you felt that you've gotten better? So when you get to April, May, and June, you're starting to feel like, okay, my body's responding to this a little bit better than it did the first and the second year?
Yeah, I mean, even last year, I would say I'm around the same weight I am now, coming into camp. But I think, as the season went on, I lost like 10 pounds. So by the playoffs, I was playing at like 187. I came in at 198, so like I lost 10 pounds throughout the season. So going through this season, I just want to be able to keep the weight,
right,
that I gained, So like you said, so when it gets to playoff time, I'm still playing at, the same weight I'm playing at now, going into camp.
Right.
Can you give us some insight into like what you were going through in the playoffs? Because eventually it had to get to the point where you weren't playing games, and I know you said that if you would have gotten to the finals, you probably would have been able to give it a go. But like, what was your body going through at certain points in the playoffs to where you weren't who you were in the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I had my groin injury. That was one thing. But that happened later in the playoffs. I still wasn't playing well. At the beginning of the playoffs. I think part of it had to do with finding out I'm having another kid. That was a lot mentally. It was just the timing of it. But it is what it is, and I'm back ready to hoop. And obviously the playoffs didn't go the way that I wanted it to, but it's another year and another crack at it.
Do you was it a noticing of like game plan of guys, like when you took stock on it over the summer? Like, what did you think it was that led to those struggles?
I think it was more myself than the guys guarding me. The same dudes have been guarding me all year. Nothing really had changed besides mentally. It was all mental. Anytime I'm struggling, I think it is all mental for me. So, like I said, I'm back. I'm ready to hoop. Another crack at it.
Yeah.
And keep getting better.
Because that's like your superpower, like your confidence. We saw that come into the league. Like you ooze that. So does it mess with you even more if you feel like I don't feel as like, I don't want to say you weren't confident, but like was that a thing? Like you didn't feel like I can't be stopped because you've had that come into the league.
Yeah, no, I mean everyone knows when I have like my little pep in my step. I think that's when I'm playing at my best, and that's when I'm most confident. There was something about the playoffs. I didn't have much rhythm. I didn't have much bounce to my step. It was just, I don't know. I was in the mud.
Is it one of those things when you get older, you learn how to fight through that sooner? You know what I mean? Like as you become a veteran and you have more experiences in the league, you kind of get where it's going, and you can kind of avoid it or fight through it or find ways to, avoid it lasting a long period of time.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what everything in life, just your experiences, help you for the next, experience. And I think, even like coming in here today, I knew what to expect. It's my fourth media day. And I think, like I said, going in year 4 is my 4th year playoffs. It will be my 4th playoff. So, just as I get older, I'm getting more experience, and hopefully by the end of my career, no one really remembers how I played in year 3 of the playoffs.
It works like that in sports, man. Like people just remember some weird stuff,
Right.
you know.
I saw some of the quotes coming out from your session too. You are handling all this stuff like a pro. Contract, well, nah, dodge it. Role, not a problem. Whatever role they need. I got the. You are a black belt in cliches, my friend. That is come strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
that's what he tells you. But deep down,
Yeah, we listen.
you got some goals that you want to be able to get to. I mean, I think you should. You have to, and those need to be different than what everybody else has, simply because nobody knows you better than you. So, yeah, like, all right.
From your standpoint though, like, does it feel like going into this training camp? Like, do you feel like you're going into a competition? Because Pat said afterwards about the starting spot thing, like, go earn it, or like, do you truly feel in that place? Like, if Spo does want me to be in that 6-man role, which you did better than anybody last year, you're cool with that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going into camp focused on, myself as far as just, playing my game and bringing what I bring to the team. Everyone knows I want to start. I've been saying that for 4 years.
Yeah.
So, like,
Right.
I want to start. But at the end of the day, I came off the bench last year, and, I can do it again. And but everyone knows what I want.
Yeah.
Is it weird? It's like, for me, you play the second most minutes or the third most minutes of anybody on the team, but you don't start.
Yeah.
It's like it's a weird thing to kind of comprehend, because when you watch a game on TV, a lot of people don't understand that.
Right.
That's a heat thing, right? And so trying to navigate through that, does it make it more difficult because you do play all the crunch minutes for the team?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I just think there's something about starting. I think if I was starting last year, I think I would have had a better chance of being an all-star.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would have been.
It's not.
So there's different perks to it. I understand. I still play 33 minutes, or I take the most shots on the team. But like I said, there's perks to start. So I'm trying to start.
Does Spo try and trick you though? Because he's got such a way with words. Because like he's like, no, these labels of 6 starter. I hear this verbal jujitsu that he pulls on people.
Do you give him the stink eye? You like?
I mean, yeah,
come on,
he
son,
makes
come
it
on,
sound good for sure, and it is a good role. So don't let me. It is a good role. He tells me I get my own little announcement into the game, my own starting like.
he got the whole little sales pitch. But wait, there's more to coming off the bench. He's like, I understand how it comes from, like, I understand his objective, and I understand yours. Like it's and I'm not mad at anybody. You should want to start. If that's what you feel the pinnacle is, you keep going for it.
Right.
And so, like, it's just funny watching YouTube. Like, I want to start. Hey, he plays more minutes than anybody. What do you like? And you're like, but I do believe if you were a starter last year, you'd have been an all-star and not a 6-man. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That ain't going. And so I do understand that. Hey, if you have these goals, that part of that has to do with being a starter. And I'm not mad at anybody about it.
Before we get you out of here, Tyler, what is Dad Tyler Herro? What is his favorite thing to do with the kids? You like watching the cartoons? Because I'll get sucked into a vortex of watching like some Pokemon or Bubble Guppies or whatever. Like, what is the secret guilty pleasure you like getting to watch as a father?
I enjoy so much of it. Like, it's just a blessing. Honestly, my favorite part is waking her up every morning. Just going in there and waking her up, seeing a smile on her face. It's a blessing, and I do watch some cartoons with her, and it's just fun being a dad. It's a blessing.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, we're looking forward to another year you here, man. Congratulations on 6th Man of the Year last year and all your success, because it was still a hell of a season.
Appreciate it.
And we're looking forward to this one, man. And by the way, congratulations on baby number 2 along the way. Listen, having 2 kids, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah,
it's,
I'm already.
It's going to be attention nonstop.
My 1-year-old's running around the house now, so I know I'm gonna have my hands
That's
full.
because everything is head level, right? Every piece of furniture, and they can barely. Oh, it's
Everything she sees, it's like just grabbing everything.
yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
Appreciate the time, Tyler. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.